welcome.
Erica Neal
Listen,
from Puerto Rico.
Erica Neal, Puerto Rico. Hola, hola, hola.
Hola.
Listen,
Jackie from Denver, Colorado.
Jackie, welcome, Jackie. Listen, you've got about 1 minute to get everybody that you know onto the line to hear this awesome information. We're about to bring someone to the forefront who is going to share with you information that has the potential not to just change your life, but your generation's life, your children, your grandchildren, your community. We know what's happening in the world today, and we understand that we cannot just rely on someone else. We have to rely on the information that is being given to us to make a decision. So the gentleman that I'm bringing to you right now is a veteran. He's a family man, a husband, a loving father. But not only that, he's been a businessman for over 20 years. He has made millions in 3 different industries and came out of retirement to be able to do the same, not only for himself, but for others here in this particular opportunity that he is going to share with you. So I don't want to take any more time up, but I'd like to take the time now to introduce to some and welcome to with others, Mr. Samuel Bean. Mr. Bean, are you there, sir? Mr. Bean, if you're there, I can't hear you.
You're muted, sir.
Okay, well, whenever something
There we
great is,
go. Can you guys hear me now?
yes, sir, loud and
There we
clear.
go.
Take it away, sir.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate it. And when I say you took it all the way, you took it all the way. And guys, I'm glad that you guys are here tonight. And again, that's Laura Johnson from the East Coast, the Beast Coast, guys. And she's doing amazing things here in the company and in the Trading Academy today. And so, welcome to tonight's conversation on success, basically. And that's what this is going to be, guys. It's going to be a very short conversation on money. And, basically what we're going to talk about tonight is our trading academy and why it's important that each and every last one of you guys really take a look at what we have to offer, let the information soak in, and be prepared to make an educated decision, at the end of this conversation. And that conversation, again, is going to be for you, not us. We definitely want to make sure that, when you make that decision, it's in your best interest. And so we're just here to deliver it to you. But like Laura said, she gave you some really great things about myself and my wife, and I just want to share with you guys. We have been blessed, and we've put ourselves in a position where we have been able to sit at the feet of people who had immense wisdom when it came to economics and finances and how to make millions of dollars. And so we really did learn from some of the best, and we took what they learned and parlayed it into multiple 7 figures in different industries without them being there. And so what we're doing now is we're pretty much making sure that people who are here in this company, in particular, when it comes to the Trading Academy, you're here to take our resources and our wisdom, our knowledge, our system, and you can take that and turn it into whatever you're here for. Because some of you guys are here for a little bit of extra money to stop the bleeding, right? Some of you guys are here because you just want to see something different out of life. The writing is on the wall, and you know what? You may be a victim of a downsize or a mass layoff or something where you lost your company, for whatever reason, right? Whatever reason, from a couple of dollars to you making 7 figures, becoming a business person in this company, we have it here for you. But let me go ahead and share with you because I do want to start off by giving the disclaimer because we will be talking about money as I am not a financial advisor. I want to make sure you know that first and foremost. I am not here to give you financial advice. There will be no promises made. The only guarantee that I give you today is that the price point that you're seeing here when it comes to what we're going to offer you today is going to go up. The price of business will go up. Right now, you're seeing this at an introductory moment where we are allowing the people who have first movers advantage to come on board and take advantage of discount pricing because we know once a person comes on board, they utilize the service and program, they'll run and tell it, right? And so that's the only guarantee I'll give you. Okay, but no income claims here. We do have people who are doing very well, and we also have people who just started who haven't made a dime. Okay? And the last thing I want to share with you, and I have it in big bold letters, I want to make sure that we may not be a good fit for you guys. We understand that this is not one of those situations where we're going to be twisting your arms and telling you what that you should join here. This is the best place for you. This may not be, right? And it's just about fit, right? We've been doing this for a long time, and you're here to kick the tires. And guess what? We are too, right? We want to make sure that what we build to last. We want to make sure that what we build is here for our kids and our grandkids. So if this is not the place for you, we wish you well in everything that you do. Just know that we are going to do what's best for you and your interests when you see what we have going on. Okay. So uh,
Excuse me, Mr. Bean, your slides aren't moving, sir.
did it move now?
No, sir.
Okay. Hold on one second here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. What about now?
Yes, sir. Build
Awesome.
Trading Academy is a slide. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And like Laura said earlier today, guys, anytime you get ready to do something extremely epic, you're going to be confronted by violent opposition. All right. And so, again, when it comes to the Build Trading Academy, guys, the Build Trading Academy combines the experience of master traders with the genius and simplicity of our automated trading app, Einstein. Okay. We're legally authorized to copy and auto trade in the US. Build Trading Academy was created so that people all around the world would be able to take control of their finances and insulate themselves from the uncontrollables like COVID, government decisions, layoffs, tariffs, rising costs of living, and more. We've all seen things where, like COVID, for an example, as you see, there are some things that are what we call uncontrollables, right? You don't see them coming, and if you're not prepared, things happen. And you had 30,000 companies go out of business when COVID hit, and with that, you had about 2 million people go home that had zero income, right? They had no way of making money, and there was nothing that they could do about it, right? So they thought, you had a lot of people who learned how to trade during COVID. A lot of people got calls, just like you got a call to learn how to trade. A lot of people got text messages. A lot of people got inbox. A lot of people got videos and screenshots of money that they were making. And a lot of people still did nothing. But guess what? There was a small demographic of people who lives changed at that moment because they started trading. And guess what, guys? They never had to go back to work again, right? They never put themselves in a position where a company could dictate and determine, their way of living, right? Their lifestyle, and when they had to and had when they had to clock in and what times their vacations they could take. So when you look at trading, guys, trading gives you a lot of freedoms. Okay, and when you have look at the freedom of building your own economy, guys, this is a really big situation here where you can become your own profit center and fund and support the economy under your personal roof. Remember, you're the president of your own economy, regardless to who's in office, as you're responsible for the financial wherewithal for you and your family, right? And when I look at the ability to crowdfund and trade accounts, with revenue from your community, there's going to be opportunity where I talk to you later about how to actually do that. Okay, how to crowdfund any of your future endeavors. Okay, but also to employ that automate and employ technology that can automate your earnings and manage your portfolio. And that's another way for you to build your own economy. And lastly, here, learn a discipline-based strategy to create your income and design wealth, instead of paying others to do it for you. And sometimes, guys, when you pay others to do it for you, you pay the price. You have a lot of people who had 401ks that when the stock market crashed and things went upside down, belly up, a lot of those individuals lost everything. A lot of those people are still working. They couldn't retire on time. Okay. My wife and I, we actually moved a little bit differently. As a matter of fact, we actually had, multiple six figures that we lost by allowing someone to trade it for us. We put our money in an investment deal, right? And that deal fell through. And a lot of people fell victim to those as well, because again, you have money, you have cash flow, you want to take some risk, and it seems like everything is all fine and dandy, everything is perfect, and then all of a sudden the rug is pulled off from under you. Well, we're talking about multiple six figures, not that we accrued, that we actually put in out of our own pockets, right? And and this is when you have the benefit of having good friends around you, people who will tell you the truth. And sometimes you want to wallow in self pity, and sometimes you want to just be mad and be left alone to be mad, right? You don't want nobody making you smile. You don't want nobody telling you the truth. But I had a friend who told me the truth, and he told me, he said, the only reason you're mad right now is because you didn't have the skill, right, to learn how to trade yourself. Remember, he told me, he said, remember, 2 years ago, you had an opportunity to learn how to trade. And 4 years before that, I offered you an opportunity to learn how to trade. I personally offered you the opportunity for me to teach you how to trade. Okay? And you passed it up. Okay. And you chose to put $200,000 in that account, and that money is no longer here. So the foundation of your anger is basically a complaint because the indecision not to learn how to trade. And so that hit me right between the eyes, guys, like a ton of bricks. And it made me realize that, yeah, I need to start doing things a little bit different. So when you look at why a person should learn how to trade with us, guys, you should learn how to trade with us because you can be anywhere and you can trade. You can trade from your bed, you can trade from the bar, you can trade from the bath, the beach. There are no boundaries, right? From the plane, it doesn't matter. But uh, other reasons you should trade with us is because we have accomplished and seasoned traders in multiple asset classes. Okay, when I say we have some of the best in options, futures, and forex, multiple languages, guys, and a lot of different accreditation certifications and tenure, you can't really beat us. Okay. When you look at the ability to build a true savings in a retirement account, that's a reason. And to generate revenue, to fund investments in other business projects, another major reason. I have one of our traders, matter of fact, multiple of our traders own businesses that they funded with their trading accounts. Okay. JCL, a young man out of Puerto Rico in his mid to late 20s, coming out of college struggling, turned to trading, right? And he now has a life where he's free. He's now free, mid 20s, mid to late 20s, owns multiple businesses in Puerto Rico. And I can just tell you right now, he's doing extremely well for himself. He's one of our educators, when it comes to futures. When you look at Donnie Pips, he owns multiple companies, here in the U.S. and abroad. And he and his wife do extremely well when it comes to multiple seven-figure opportunities that they built based on leveraging the revenue that they created from trading. Guys, the days of you having to go to lending institutions to ask for money should be gone. They should be behind you, and it's because you should be able to go out there and create the revenue that you need to fund any endeavor that you want to fund. Okay, but it's so simple that your children can learn. Donnie's 9-year-old child pulled $925 out of the market in his last trade last week. Okay. And so children are learning how to trade now. My 17-year-old son is learning how to trade now with my wife. Okay. Now, you also learn the skill and you become the asset as opposed to you now paying a broker for a firm, right? Like H&R Block or these other companies that are out there, to trade your money for you. And all they're doing is they're parking your money there and basically in the market. They're taking it, they're using it, no different than the bank, and they're keeping the bulk of the returns, and they're giving you marginal returns. At least they're giving you more than what the banks are, because when you turn around and put your money in the bank, though, right? What happens is now the bank says, okay, sign here, okay, and we withdraw there. So they take everything you put in the bank and they put it in the market, and now they're getting 300, 3,000, 6,000 percent returns on your money, depending on how long you leave it there. And and they're now, in certain cases, while you have that money in their bank and you go in there for a loan, they're loaning your own money back, money that they're loaning you money that they made off of your money. It's a slap in the face. And guess what? At least they're paying you to use your money, right? They're paying you less than 1% a year. That was a joke, right? And so, again, you want to make sure you learn it so you don't fall victim of not being competent enough to move your own money. Okay. Now, what we're looking for, guys, like I said earlier, we know what we are looking for. We've been doing this for a long time. And one of the things that, I see personally happening right now is in this male-dominated arena when it comes to trading, guys, women are popping up in mass droves. Right now, women see the writing on the wall and they're saying, you know what, I want to go ahead and I want to park it right here in this industry. I want to learn how to trade and I want to take care of my family. I want to put myself in a position where our family never have to worry about money again as long as I live, right? And women are natural nurturers, they're natural networkers, right? And they when they set their mind on something, if you look at college, give you an example, a woman may change her major one time. Okay. A man will change his major on average 2 to 4 times, right? So when women make a decision on something, they make the decision work. Okay. And so college students in transition and men and women who are in transition when it comes to work as well. But college students right now, guys, these individuals don't want to have your life. They're looking at you saying, you know what, I see what my 40, 50, 60-year-old parents, are doing for a living and how they're struggling. And how they're not making ends meet, right? And I don't want to live like that. And I want to have my own life where I can walk around in tank top, flip flops, and shorts, and I can do business on my phone and not have to go to work, right? I want to travel and I want to do the things that they haven't been able to do. And I'm gonna just tell you, um, if you know college students, these are amazing individuals who are looking for it. But entrepreneurs, people who are career changing, like I said earlier, self-directed investors, trading communities, these individuals who we're looking for. We'll take anybody who really just wants more out of life. But again, these are folks that we're really focusing on. Now, when it comes to your membership solutions and benefits, guys, Build Trading Academy is where you're going to put yourself in a position where you're going to be educated by some of the best, if not the best, educators in the world. Everybody thinks their educators are the best, but we know it. Okay. Now, when you look at the asset classes, guys, we are trading. We're training people and to learn how to trade in forex, futures, options, crypto, and more. Right. And we do our trainings in English and in Spanish. So now you get a chance to learn while you earn. And guess what? Now you're learning a recession-proof skill. Okay. So when you look at Einstein, the manual trading, alert or technology that we actually have, I'm really and truly excited about this technology because Einstein, as my good friend, Daniel Pacheco likes to say, is the Einstein gives you the ability to train with training wheels on, right? It holds your hand. It puts you in a position where, you know, um, you're trading with it, not by yourself. And so it takes a lot of the fear away after you get the foundation from our trainers, right? You put yourself in a position where you can use this scanner and it really does seek out the trades and it helps you with the alerts, right? And so highlights the high probability setups for you. So when you look at Einstein, guys, this is your trade assistant, right? And he's working for you. And now you get a chance to also trade the world, now, not just here where you at. When I heard some people from Paris, or we had some people here from Africa, I also heard Canada and other places, Mexico as well. So again, that's very, very important. But when you look at the Scanner Plus, this gives you more access to more asset classes. This also does more for you, and it does more of the work for you, right, and with you, right. And I'm using this verbiage to make sure I protect ourselves and our company because it does some things that I just can't say right now, right? And so Einstein is so smart. As a matter of fact, it's so smart that we had to name it Einstein because of the genius of the programming in it and around it. Okay. But for those of you who are extremely busy, guys, like myself, me and my wife, she has time she's making time to trade. Let me say that. And I just can't do it right now. Being a VP of sales for the company and partner, I have a lot on my plate. But this, Scanner Plus, helps me do a little bit more with a little bit less of my time. Okay, let me put it to you like that. But when you look at this one, this is for you busy non-traders. Okay, and then this is a U.S. certified mobile app. This is the only app in the U.S. certified to do exactly what it does. And if you want the behind the scenes things on what it actually does, get with the person that invites you out today, and they'll tell you, get that to you, that information to you. But Aventi, guys, the Travel Vacation Club. This is a perk. This is a benefit, right? This is something that we threw in, for our members because, when you look at trading, trading is lifestyle. The way you make your money, you have people who get in the market and they may be in the market 35 minutes, 45 minutes in or less, and they're out and done for the day. That's lifestyle. You have people who go in the market and will snatch 20 pips, 200 pips, 250 pips, and they've made more money in the 30-minute day, than most people do in 8 to 10 hour work days, right? So that's lifestyle. Now, the other part of the lifestyle is being able to enjoy your life, enjoy the money that you actually that you earn, and the best way to enjoy it is by not having to spend it all. Okay, and so we literally have partnered with a program that gives us up to 70% off on 4 and 5 star vacation stays in hotels and resorts all around the world. Over 3,000 curated wholesale prepared trips, when it comes to different places as well. Again, when you look at the free 4 to 5 stay on your anniversary, guys, this again, every year on your anniversary, this is what you get at a value of $4 or $5,000 per trip, right? And over 3,000 locations. But the one thing that a lot of people love is this: people who are extremely successful, because we get a lot of business people who want to trade as well, and they use the travel for business trips a lot, like I do. I never travel without, and pay full price. I'm always saving dollars on the trip. But we have family members, guys, who and friends who just want to travel. They don't want to be a part of anything. They don't want to trade, and they just want to, travel and get the same amount of discounts that you get. Well, so for less than $350 a year, they're getting a free trip every year, and they're getting everything discounted where the discount applies. Now, when you look at that again, lifestyle and family, this is where you get a chance to spend that time with them, and then you get a chance to live while you're alive. I suggest everybody take a vacation every 2 to 3 months. Okay. So, lastly, before we move on here, is the Smart Money Club, guys. This is financial education at its finest, and this is the dream child of our CEO, Mr. Winston Navarro. This is a gentleman who has a background in business and insurance and all type of companies, but he loves education, and financial education is the thing that he's invested greatly into. Right now, making money is one of the easiest things in the world to do, but keeping it, sustaining it, scaling it, diversifying with it, and turning it legacy wealth, something that you can leave for your children. That's something less than 1% of the people walking the face of the earth knows how to do. Right. This is not what they teach you in school, right? This is what you learn when you go to courses or when someone rich teaches you. But these things that we have here, guys, when it comes to personal business credit, when it comes to trading, and not just put it back in your trading account and and continue to compound it, but take some of that money and put it in other investment vehicles and like insurance, IULs and stuff like that. We have financial advisors that you have access to where you get a free financial makeup and checkup, right? Just a lot of different things, and I can go on and on and on when it comes to the Smart Money Club. But just know this is all about economic empowerment, guys, and we want to make sure we raise your economic IQ while we're raising the amount of money that you have in your bank accounts. Now, when you look at, let's see, let me go back here. Yeah, when we look at Omni is built to be simple, so simple that anyone can use it, right? So in just a few steps, guys, you can connect to your preferred broker. You can connect to a strategy. You can set your risk preferences, and that's it. You're done. You can connect on one or multiple broker accounts, guys, giving you the flexibility and the control that you're looking for. So, in essence, you're trading like a hedge fund. You're monetizing like a hedge fund, but without actually being a hedge fund. See, Omni is a platform that allows businesses to immediately offer automated copy trading to their community through an easy to use mobile application. Right? So, let's see here. Now, this is the part that for my wife is sexy because she's an analytical person, and plus, this is a woman who, like I said, lost over $200,000, multiple six figures in an investment. So protection of one's funds is very, very important, right? And so I want to go over this with you guys here. So when it comes to safeguarding, okay, Omni's top priority is protection. Okay, Omni includes a built-in feature to ensure you never risk more than what you're willing to actually trade with, right? So you set how much your total account you want to risk, right? And you think of it as equity protection that's built in, fully under your control. So when it comes to transparency, you'll always know when a trade is placed and the exact risk associated with it. Okay? And when it also comes to control, you will remain in control at all times. No one controls your account but you. No one has access to your account but you. Okay, so when those moves are made, they're made by you. Okay, but you can pause or resume trading whenever you choose. Okay, you can manually close trades without waiting for the connected strategy to do it for you. Okay? And U.S. customers can feel secure knowing their funds will remain fully regulated, with fully regulated U.S. brokers, and withdrawals are always available. Okay. Last thing here, metrics and transparency. Okay. Every strategy on Omni undergoes third-party auditing through platforms like my FX Book and FX Blue. So we rely on independent verifications, not just internal metrics. And lastly, when it comes to legal and compliance, Omni and its affiliates are registered as a commodity trading advisor, a CTA, and introducing broker with the CFTC and are members of the NFA. And so when people are telling you that they're trading brokerages and platforms and things like that are a part of the CFTC and NFA, you can just go right to the websites and see if they are. We're right there on the website. Okay. But we actively comply with all applicable rules and regulations. And our goal is to provide transparency and uphold standards that give investors confidence in the integrity of American financial markets. Okay. Lastly, when it comes to strategies and diversification, Omni offers an evolving library of trading strategies. Strategies are developed by the quantitative analysts, experienced traders, and innovative developers dedicated to testing new ideas. Okay. So we continuously evaluate and add new strategies for users to explore. Unlike platforms that promote a single miracle system, Omni emphasizes diversification. So you have a lot of companies that'll say, "Hey, look, this is what we got. This is what we're winning with, and this is the only thing that we need." And basically, guys, when you do that, you put yourself at risk just by putting all your eggs in one basket. Okay, Omni puts you in a position where coming into the gate, when I say you guys are coming in right now, where you get three strategies out off the bat, and we're giving you basically three strategies for the price of one. And that's why I say right now, the cost of business will go up, one day. Okay? And then we'll also give you a package where you have seven different strategies. And guys, just so you know that every company out there, for the most part, charges you individually for each, strategy. Okay, so we have three strategies and seven strategy options coming into the gate, out of the gate, that you'll be grandfathered in. Okay, but for everybody else, they get the market price, the retail price sooner or later. So diversification is the key, guys. It's not about one perfect strategy. It's about finding balance. Okay. Now, let me ask you a question here. When you look at trips, when we talk about the vacations, this is just a little glimpse of some of the 3,000 locations that we have that are wholesale trips, and you can see for the location stays, 5 nights in Costa Rica, 454. 5 nights in Mexico, $792. If Dubai is your thing, 7 nights for 705. Again, this is what we're talking about. If you had the ability, you had the revenue, you had the time, would you not take trips like this on a regular basis? And that's the question. When you ask yourself that question, the answer is yes, right? Now, this is what you would be charged if this was not added as a perk and a component to our actual membership. So, Diamond Club customer, that's what your grandfathered in automatically off the bat. Okay? And so, when you look at the last thing I want to talk about while we wrap up is this, obviously what we offer is amazing. And a lot of people are since we've launched this endeavor, have come on board and chose to become, a trading student, at the, Build Trading Academy. What if you had an opportunity, guys, to get paid for referrals? And I ask you this, because there are some universities that are out there, college universities, that pay referrals, to students to help them pay their way through school, right? And so, like the University of Central Florida, they have a paid referral program. Arizona State University has a paid referral program. University of Alabama has a paid referral program. So, company like Florida International University, these are all. As a matter of fact, here in my backyard, University of Texas in Austin has a paid referral program. So you have kids who refer other kids to the universities. They actually get referrals, bonuses, commissions, and things like that. So they don't have to actually work while they're students. And so we wanted to take the same approach, and we want to put you in a position where, guys, if you know other people who want to be students and you refer them to us, we're going to pay you, right? And guess what? You don't have to refer anybody at all. Like I said, you can come in, pay for your classes, pay for your monthly tuition of $99 a month, and guess what? You're good to go. There's not something that's required, but it's something that's available. Okay? And so what we're finding is that when you look at trading communities, this is the one thing that people are willing to refer people to, because when you trade and you trade with a brother, a sister, a cousin, a friend, a family member, your next door neighbor, people in your church, what happens is all of y'all are learning together. You get a chance to ask questions together. You get a chance to grow together. And at some point in time, guys, when you grow a community of people who you're trading with, now you get a chance to invest together. Okay? And so, as you can see, we have levels of referrals where you're making anywhere from $250 a month to a lot, okay, a month. And so imagine being able to go through your whole entire tenure, learning how to trade, and then taking this money back from your trading and putting it back into your trading account and compounding it. So now you're not just using your money, right? You're crowdfunding your investments. Okay. I have a gentleman that I have a lot of respect for. His name is Major Cephas, and Major, right now, guys, he's taking this thing serious. He's literally full time right now as a student here and at our academy, and he's referring people on. And but he's let his job go. He's doing this full time, and so we're here for you guys. And if you guys want to become a part of the referral plan, again, it's here for you. Now, Build Trading Academy, guys, what you're paying for is education and trading tool packages. Okay? So we have the Builder. The Builder is $199, and so that's where you get the actual traders themselves. That's where you have access to the Spanish trainings, the English trainings, the forex, futures, options, all that good stuff and more. The actual lessons, the learning, and live trainings. Okay, now you get that, plus you get Einstein through Omni. Now the Elite is the 499. That's the one I talked to you about. Was the first one, and then you have the Elite Plus, basically the Apex pack, the one that's Elite on steroids, right, for 999. Right, and so those are the three levels of education and access to technology that you have, when it comes to our program. Now, as you can see again, that's very, very inexpensive. And if you go out there and price it on the market, you'll run back and join the membership, on yourself. We wouldn't have to. That's why we don't have to twist anybody's arms to do this. The value is here. Okay. But when it comes to your monthly tuitions, guys, it's 99, 149, and 199 a month. Again, very, very inexpensive. But we created a hack for you. We talked about, you referring people, into the community that want to learn and become students as well. Well, when you actually refer four, you get a $99 discount, which means that if you're just a student who's just learning, on your own time, on the live classes and the live trainings, right? You don't have a monthly tuition. So now you're going to school for free, right? Now you're in trading for free, right? If you actually do this and you're on the Elite and you're using Einstein, the scanner, $49 a month instead of $199. Okay. And then if you own it, the Plus, the Apex is $99 a month instead of $199. And these three, my friends, are the ones that you're going to see hit first. When we raise the price to do business, guys, it's going to be on a monthly membership. Like I said, we want to make sure that we get our first wave of people in secure, right? And these are the first movers advantage, people. These are the early adopters. These are the people who are going to be our walking, living, breathing billboards. So when they go make money and tell people that it works, we will be in a position where we can charge whatever we want at that point in time. Okay, and that's how business is done. Just want to share that with you. Okay, but the plug and profit, guys. This is the promo, the onboarding aspect of what we have going on right now. The 199 I just showed you, that was to get yourself positioned at the bare minimum. The lunch consultation with your senior partner. They're going to share with you what we have right now, how to get started, and how to go ahead and move forward in the program. They're going to set up your partner portal for your referrals, people who you refer to the system. Access your travel club, and free annual vacation and your benefits. Access to your Smart Money Club benefits as well. And then refer for students and waive the $99 a month tuition. Access your support chat and communities. Guys, we have a community where we allow people to come on in and they get a chance to see what's going on. And so again, it's a beautiful situation. We want to make sure that people know that they're in a safe place. Okay, but if you're considering, like I said, tapping into the Einstein Elite and Access or the Apex, those are the prices again. Also, stay tuned for the corporate 2026 event. We have an annual event where we celebrate. We get together as a family and we rock out, guys. And we want to make sure that you guys know that that's happening. And here's a hint: you may want to get your passport. So, but stay tuned. And then you have our weekly Millionaire Mindset events that happen every Monday night. So while you're making money, guys, we want to make sure you evolve your thinking. So now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 2 years from now, guys, we have somebody different handling your money, right? You should be evolving every day. You should be increasing your financial thermostat every day. Okay? And so when you are making that money, we'll make sure that you know what to do with it and make sure that you can trust yourself with it as well. Now, finally, last slide here. I think this is very, very important that you know who you're in business with. So you get a chance to meet the partners and the visionaries here. Okay. First, you have the chief himself, the CEO, Winston Navarro, serial entrepreneur. Like I said, guy has a huge heart. Has done over $1 billion in sales in various projects, right? And, a lot in e-commerce. Then you have JC Rangel, who has done amazing, things in the world of sales. Also built businesses in the coffee industry, solar industry, technology industry as well. Okay. And has done a lot, when it comes to his family and in this company. Okay. Daniel Pacheco, co-founder as well. He's not just a pastor, he's a person who is a successful entrepreneur. He's himself has earned 7 figures, in just one company in 1 quarter, not in a year, not in 2 years, just in a quarter alone. So I think that in itself, lets you know how successful he is. And myself, like I said, my wife and myself personally, over 30 years in business, 7 figures in 3 different industries. And I built companies in more than 30 countries and I mentor people all around the world. Okay. But between us guys, we have well over 100 years combined business and leadership experiences. So you're in good hands. Okay. And so when it comes to us guys, I just want to end with this. Um, don't take my advice because I've made a lot of money. Okay. Take my advice because I've lost a lot of money, right? I made some bad decisions that I've learned from. I've made some bad decisions that I've taught from. Okay, and for one thing about me, if you know me, and people can attest to this globally, worldwide, that I don't do anything without putting people first. Okay, I move based on my impact on people, not the impact of a dollar. I can make a dollar anywhere. Okay, but my goal is to make you a dollar. Okay, and so. I'm gonna make you a promise. You put yourself in a position, you come in and do what's required, guys. We're gonna be behind you 100% and make this a safe place for you to do business. All right. So with that being said, get back with the person who invited you, and if you want to come on board and be a part of our building, our trade academy, we'd love to have you. Love to sit down with you and talk about what that looks like. And if not, guys, again, we wish you well. But keep your eyes and ears open because we will be doing great things. So. Have a great one, guys. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Bean. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Night,
Thank you so
Mr.
much,
Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Thank you very much.
That was awesome.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Bean.
That was really awesome.
All
Well done.
right.
Thank you, Mr. Bean.
Thank you. Good
Good night.
night.
Good night.
Mr. Bean.
Thank you.